Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Oh, yeah,
Thanksgiving Eve Day.
that's right. I can't believe it. I was just talking to Pat, hot firefighter boyfriend Pat, and
Oh, yes, I know that guy.
how did we get here already?
Well, the days just kept going.
I don't feel like I don't know. I don't feel like it's Thanksgiving, but also I do at the same time, I guess. I don't know. Can I just tell you a quick little thing? I have
Can I
like
real quick introduce ourselves to everybody?
yeah.
Hi, it's Kurt and Jen. This is our podcast, our video cast. Please like, follow, subscribe, all the things. We adore you when you do that. Okay, what do you got?
We adore that you're just here listening. Thank you. Um, if you're watching, and if you're not, I'm going to describe it. I have on a sweater that is very short sleeve that would be in my wardrobe normally a summer sweater, but my body runs so hot now that I'm menopausal that I
Hmm.
cannot wear all the long sleeve sweaters that are so cute that I have in my closet because I will start sweating.
Well, shoot.
Okay, that's all. That is all I wanted to say. Thank you for listening.
Did you go from perimenopausal to menopausal at some point without like a big announcement?
Yeah, I should have had a party for it. I really should.
Not that it requires an announcement.
I really should have made an announcement and had a party. Yes, and you know what? When you hit menopause, it is one day that you are menopausal. Then you are postmenopausal. It's like perimenopause. Then
24 hours.
then 1 year that your 1 year mark hits of no period, no menstrual cycle, and that one day is your menopause day, and then after
Hmm.
that, you're postmenopausal. There you go.
So we always start off the show in a hilarious way, like today. Uh, thank you for sharing. I know I don't know what it's like. I'm not going to say I know what it's like, the hot flashes and all that kind of crap. So
And your
uh,
wife's so young, she doesn't even need to worry about it yet.
I think she's in the ballpark there. I'm not going to say the age because that's impolite. But all right, today we are pretty much dedicating this show to the Thanksgiving holiday. So what you can expect today? What are the best years of your life so far? That's actually a pretty cool question.
Yeah, that's the only story that I think isn't Thanksgiving related, actually. The
Right.
rest of it is. Etiquette experts say Thanksgiving hosts should not have this particular thing in their house.
That's a good one too. We have a story about green bean casserole that, well, Jen was floored by this.
I can't even
Uh,
believe it.
we also have things that you're most looking forward to this Thanksgiving holiday. That was our question of the day from Monday, and you came around as all you always do with a lot of great answers.
We have Macy's Thanksgiving parade details, and then a gambling site gave their odds on Thanksgiving
That
side dishes. What? I mean, come on.
means like you can bet on everything. So,
Of
all
course.
right, here we go.
How much is that doggy in the window? That one with that waggly tail.
That's going on, Kurt Cruz.
Hmm.
Well, you started this morning our prep call for the show, saying, "Oh, let me check my bloodshot eyes." I'm like, I hope you have a story around that for the podcast.
You
What's
all know that we help out with the Washington German Shepherd Rescue, right?
yes,
And we foster dogs and we donate our time as much as we can. Well, it's not always as clean cut as it has been in the past. Remember last time when we fostered puppies that were 8 weeks old, and how
yeah.
I said, "Oh, we can't ever have puppies that young again."
Oh,
Last night the call comes. There was a person at a Walmart in Aberdeen giving away dogs, just like out in the parking lot. Hey, do you want a puppy? Do you want a puppy? Which is wrong on so many levels, right?
oh no.
Fortunately, a
What?
good citizen said, "Here, we'll take those dogs," and then promptly called Washington German Shepherd Rescue and says, "We have these German Shepherd puppies. We can't keep them. What can you do?" So, we know the cruises are crazy. They'll do anything.
Yeah,
So,
crazy cruises.
6 o'clock last night, the call comes. Can you guys take these pups? There were two left. I don't even want to think what happened to the other ones in the litter, but we're like, okay, sure. So this wonderful couple, her name was Lindsay. I didn't get the guy's name. Drive up from Aberdeen, 80 miles at 6:30 last night. They get here about, I don't know, 8:30, give or take, with these two little, and they're not even 8 weeks old. They got to be maybe 4 to 5 weeks. They're just
Oh,
little fur
no
balls.
way. They need their
Uh,
mamas.
yeah, covered in fleas. So we immediately fill up a tub with water and give them each a bath with the Dawn dishwashing. By the way, Dawn is an amazing product.
Not
It,
only
it,
does it cut through grease, but it gets rid of fleas.
it gets grease off of oil spills off of ducks and stuff like that. I think I'm going to drink a shot of Dawn every morning just to improve my overall health.
Don't say that. Don't do that. Don't make it into any kind of challenge.
Sorry, not a challenge. So then we spent a couple hours with a flea comb trying to get the rest of the fleas off of them. And so finally, about 11:30 or so, we put the puppies to bed, and we went to bed. And then of course we were up again at midnight, and then 2, and then I woke up at 5 for the show. Not complaining, just saying it was a long night. And I just want to say thanks to Lindsay and that other person who saw and recognized. Don't give away puppies, because people
Do bad things.
are a-holes, not you listeners and viewers. But yeah, they might use those dogs as bait dogs for fights and stuff like that. I don't want to think of
my
myself.
God, stop
Anyway,
it.
happy again to be working with Washington German Shepherd Rescue. If you are looking to adopt, as we always say, make adoption your first option. Please check them out. And we've got a couple. I'll get them next show. I'll be able to share. Right now they're sleeping, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Kurt,
So,
you and Dana, thank you for doing what you do too. I mean, yes, thank you to the people that recognized that this was a bad situation in Aberdeen and took the time to drive the dogs to you guys, but also you guys for taking it on. I mean, saving puppies' lives one puppy at a time, or
it
2
takes
or 3
it
at a
takes a
time.
village. Is that what they say? It takes a village.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
so this is well, hopefully they will not be. We want to get them adopted quickly, obviously, but to the right family. So, we're prepared for another couple months of not too much sleep. So, all right, on with that. Did you have anything you wanted to share? I apologize for that long story.
No, I shared my perimenopause, menopause, wardrobe situation. I'm good. Let's move on.
Okay. All right, here we go. It doesn't really apply, but I found it.
It's good. Which years will you look back on as the best years of your life? Someone polled over 1,000 adults, people of all ages across the United States, and asked which age range they think they'll look back on as the best years of their life. And they broke it down by decade. So 0 to 9 years old, 10 to 19, and then your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, so on. And it was,
I guess right away, I'm like 0 to 9.
How can you even remember that?
Barely. All right. So the breakdown was, yeah, there's actually the first 2 are kind of close.
Yeah, so close.
I guess the top one was 22% of people said their 20s were their best decade, best years, followed by your 30s. About 1 in 5 people said your 30s. Your 40s, now we've dropped down to 12% of people said their 40s, and 9% said their 50s. And tweens and teens only got 8% of the vote.
Well, I mean, because I think a lot of people do not like the years when you're in high school and middle school and all that. I mean, that it can be really great for some people, but many people, they hate it.
And not to leave anybody out, 12% of people said their 60s, 70s, or 80s were the best years. And 5% said their first decade, 0 to 9. Like I said, I only remember maybe 4 of those years or 5. And they were pretty blissful. I will say that. They were pretty blissful those years.
Some really attentive, great parents. I think those could be really good years. And your 20s, I think 20s are so good because it's like you don't know all the things quite yet, right? You're figuring it out, and you are making some really good memories, both good and bad, but you're learning things. And
you put that in such a nice way. I was going to say in your 20s, you don't really know how dumb you are. You learn that later on. So,
oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was, I did like that, the way that turned out there.
An etiquette expert says Thanksgiving hosts should not have a certain thing in their house quite yet. So if you're hosting Thanksgiving dinner, who did this whole thing? Fox News talked to an etiquette expert who claimed putting up your Christmas tree before Thanksgiving is fine unless you are hosting Thanksgiving.
The quote here, the appropriate timing depends on whether you're hosting. If you are, they say to wait and let Thanksgiving have its moment first. Having Christmas stuff up can overshadow it.
I agree.
BS.
I agree 100%.
No.
Listen, if you're hosting Thanksgiving, it is all about Thanksgiving. Like you don't need to have Christmas, like then it becomes Christmas dinner with all those decorations.
So when do you put up your Christmas tree? The day after Thanksgiving?
Yes.
All right. Well, ours is already up.
Are you hosting?
No, we're not hosting. But if we were hosting and somebody said, "Hey, that Christmas tree, that's bad etiquette," I'd say,
Get the F out.
yeah,
Bye.
go have your Thanksgiving at McDonald's. Enjoy. Some people say that this person is right. Other people say they like seeing Christmas trees up at Thanksgiving. And some people leave their Christmas tree up all year long and make it a multi-holiday type of deal. Like it might be all lit up in green for St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know why you guys don't do that.
Well, we might. Although actually, the Christmas tree this year has already been destroyed by not the new pups, the other pups. Tilly seems to have a thing for chewing on wires. And so the lights on the Christmas tree no longer function.
Oh,
because she
I would be
chewed through.
so mad.
Well, we're going to have to actually do it old school and just string up some lights around the tree like you used to do. That's fine.
Oh my.
Or get a different tree. But
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
so there you go. That's what the etiquette people say. So do that or don't do that. It's up to you.
Are we going to hear this all show?
I haven't decided yet. I don't have any other Thanksgiving things.
Okay,
So.
I was appalled by this because I am a green bean casserole lover.
I want to stop right there. Appalled. You actually read this and you were appalled. I love that.
I even out loud last night, I was doing some of the show prep and I'm like,
Oh, a big gasp.
and Pat was like, what's wrong? And I said, 40% of people want green bean casserole banned from the Thanksgiving table.
And then Jen said, "Oh, no, you didn't."
What?
All right. Survey. Here we are with another survey. Ask people which items they'd like to ban. Now, in defense of this, they were asked if you could ban one thing, what would it be? It wasn't like not people who said, "Hey, I hate green bean casserole." They had to choose from Thanksgiving sides and stuff like that. So
why buy green bean casserole? What is wrong with green bean casserole? 40% of people don't like it?
2 reasons. It doesn't taste good and it looks like barf. There you go.
Okay, well, I can agree with number 2, but number 1, I cannot agree with.
40%, yes, said the most popular answer was that they would ban green bean casserole. But this kind of goes along with when you show the list of likes and dislikes that, because the 35%, that's very close, said cranberry sauce, and 16% said sweet potatoes and yams. Those people are crazy.
Well, if it has marshmallows on it, it makes it all the better.
It might make it better, but even without marshmallows, I would say that does not need to be banned.
Okay.
And I'm okay with the cranberry sauce too.
They say that it's probably a good idea not to mess with expectations by wildly changing the lineup from previous gatherings without a heads up. Yeah, don't just not serve green bean casserole without telling people that they're not going to get it for Thanksgiving so they have a chance to bail out of your craziness.
And make sure that you don't have your Christmas tree up either, because that'll make them mad as well.
Maybe.
All right. The more you roll your eyes, the more I want to play that.
So my brain looks real good right now.
Using aluminum foil. This is the story. Using aluminum foil for leftovers could kill you? Question mark. This is from Reader's Digest.
There actually is something to this, but go ahead.
Reader's Digest talked to an expert, aluminum foil expert.
Yes.
Says aluminum foil might not be the best choice for leftovers. They listed a few reasons. Here's the main one is that leftover turkey is still warm when you put it in the fridge, more than likely. Using aluminum foil will keep it warm longer than plastic wrap does, and that gives bacteria more time to grow.
That means there's a danger zone for food poisoning, and it's 104 to 140 degrees. That's when bacteria grows the fastest, and foil can keep it inside the window for longer. It also doesn't create a great seal, so more air gets in. But that doesn't make sense. If more air gets in, it should be cooling it off then.
It also says don't worry too much about it. Even with foil, you're probably fine, especially if you eat all your leftovers within 3 to 4 days. but using Tupperware or plastic wrap can lower your risk of getting sick. You're not going to put plastic wrap on a hot piece of meat, right?
Well, that seems counterintuitive too, because of all the microplastics in the world. It seems like you should be putting it in a glass container. All right. Well, it's not going to kill you. That was a little dramatic. What?
We like the flair for the dramatic. That's what we do.
You can do magic. You can have what in the hell is going on with our bumper music today?
That's one that you picked a long time ago, a song that I can't stand, but I thought I would play it for you because it's
You don't like that song?
That's all right. What is that, by America?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. The question of the day that we asked on Monday and posted on our Facebook page, Kurt and Jen in the Morning. What are you most looking forward to this Thanksgiving holiday? And this is heartwarming. I love it all. I mean, a lot of it's family, but let's just go through it. So Michael, being a family, Shelly said having Liam, her son, home from U of I and celebrating birthdays.
Is that University of Idaho? Okay. Because I grew up in the Midwest, so that was either Illinois or Iowa.
He's, Liam is one of those, I forget what, like he's on that like lumberjack team. I forget for it. I forget what it is, but he's like, he kicks ass at it.
That's those hardcore, man. Go Liam. Debbie says family, friends, and food. Lots of family answers, by the way, but that's good. Miriam, our friend Miriam says the time off work to spend with my family and friends. Time to just sit and read.
Yeah, I hope she gets to do that for herself. Laurel said, celebrating at my son and daughter-in-law's home with extended family. Randy All and Carrie All is part of this, said spending time with some of my favorite people and pie and then my bean dip for an evening snack. And Carrie, his wife, said ditto. And I will just tell you that we are the ones that are spending Thanksgiving with them. So it's nice to know we're some of their favorite people.
And there he is bragging about his bean dip again. Every time I'm like, hey, Randy, he's like, hey, have you ever tried my bean dip? My bean dip, my bean dip.
He does love his bean dip.
That actually has never happened, just so you know. Rebecca, barbecuing our turkey and then enjoying it. And she's got a picture of her turkey on the barbecue here. Kim says being with friends. Brad is looking forward to peace.
Yeah. And Ron said spending each and every minute with my wife, which I love. Nice. Debbie said family. Becky said having Allie home and getting together with family and hopefully relaxing a little bit. I think Allie is in New York, if I remember.
That's her daughter, I'm assuming.
Allie. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Marilyn has what I would say the most popular answer, which is doing nothing. That's what she wants to do. And Jennifer, hosting Thanksgiving dinner, having our daughter, her husband, 2 grandkids, and her husband's parents join us. They all moved down to Arizona this year. I feel so blessed.
Oh, see, I love that. When you don't get to see people very often and they come home for the holidays. Amanda said cooking and hosting, had to skip it last year altogether, so making up for it this year. Corey said having Alex home from ASU. She misses him so much.
Heather here with the wrong answer, green bean casserole.
That's not true, Heather. That's the right answer. Trevor said pumpkin pie. Meredy said having most of the work done by the grace of others since my hip pain is so intense.
Oh, shoot.
Go for dinner, but don't have to do much. Yeah, she is that. Meredy is actually Carrie's mom, and she is having major hip problems right now. I think she's going in for surgery after the holidays, maybe.
Okay. Susie, the groomer, we'll be having breakfast with the neighbors and lots of bacon. By the way, Susie, she's going to hit me up now that she knows we've got a couple of Fosters. Hey, do they need grooming? You know what they need? They need flea shampoo, if you can recommend a good one.
And finally, Jenny said, I'm most looking forward to not working 20 years of retail, working every holiday. It's so lovely, and it makes me very grateful. And Jenny, thank you for working those 20 years in retail so that we could all shop.
I would have to say that my answer is probably similar. My family is all in Florida. I will not be seeing them for this holiday, but we are. It's going to be small this year. It'll just be me and Dana and her mom, and we are celebrating with the traditional Thanksgiving lasagna.
At her mom's house?
No, here.
Oh, I thought you guys said you weren't hosting.
Well, having the mother-in-law over is not really hosting.
Oh, okay.
If she's listening, it's hosting, but
and lasagna, is it like turkey lasagna?
It's just it's delicious lasagna because as we'll find out, well, you know what? There's a reason, and we'll find out later in our wacky wild Wednesday fun facts.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all? Did you have something?
No, I don't have anything.
You wanted okay.
I'm just looking forward to time with family. Same as, the typical answer. It's my favorite. And shopping.
I'm concerned we're getting short on time. Should we skip this one and jump down to?
Just do it real quick. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade includes La Boo Boo, Super Mario, and Foreigner. It's the 99th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
So that's funny. One of these things is not like the other. You've got La Boo Boo, you've got Super Mario, and then you've got Foreigner.
Well, here's the thing. There's and I did not realize, I guess I should have realized they did this. There's 28 floats that include like Sesame Street, Camp Snoopy, Dora the Explorer, Lego. The new additions include Lego, Labubu, Stranger Things, and the tiniest float at just 8 inches tall goes to the goldfish crackers.
Oh, it's to scale goldfish crackers.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. You got some fun performances here. You've got Cynthia Erivo from Wicked and Wicked Part 2.
Lil Jon.
Yeah.
The singing voices of Hunter X from
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, that's such a good movie.
Artists like Foreigner, Lainey Wilson, Kool and the Gang. And this is all going to be airing at 8:30 in all time zones. So 8:30 tomorrow morning, if you want to watch. As always, you'll see Al Roker, Hoda Kotb, and Savannah Guthrie returning as your hosts.
And if you don't want to get up that early, there's an encore at 2:00 tomorrow. You can watch it on NBC, Peacock, and Fubo. That is all you need to know about that. And you can check out details if you go to Macy's Day Parade.
I will burn that one after this show. How's that?
God.
I will burn that audio.
A gambling site calculated the odds for each Thanksgiving side. Curt, what's the deal with this?
Basically, they've got these those bets that they have around major they call them prop bets around major sporting events. But this is they did gambling odds for each Thanksgiving side and what odds it will be on your plate for Thanksgiving. So basically, this also breaks down to pretty much.
Like, you can't actually bet on this. This is just like they're just giving.
Right.
Okay.
But this pretty much breaks down to a what's your favorite stuff. So this is for the sides. The odds that you'll have these on your plate, someone's plate. Mashed potatoes, about a 37% chance. That's the top one. Stuffing is at 36. Then you've got mac and cheese, cranberry sauce, sweet potato casserole. All of those beating green bean casserole.
But green bean casserole beats out gravy, baked potato, butternut squash, and Brussels sprouts.
You know what? A plate of dirt could beat out Brussels sprouts. So that actually...
It depends on how they're made. All right.
What, the dirt? I like my dirt prepared a little dampish.
Move on.
All right, here we go.
Over half of Americans will have a 25-year-old recipe on the table tomorrow.
What's the deal with this?
I wonder if Randy's bean dip recipe is 25 years old. It probably.
Oh, they're saying that the recipes that they're using, that they've had these recipes in their family or whatever for 25 years or so.
Yeah. So if you're planning on being in the kitchen for Thanksgiving tomorrow, you're probably one of 3 kinds of cooks. You're a grandma savant who has all the dishes and recipes stored deep within your brain. You're an adventurous tinkerer who will be reviewing saved Pinterest, YouTube, and TikTok posts to spruce up things in new ways. That's awesome. Or you're a hardcore traditionalist who will be carefully unfolding decades-old paper recipes, squinting to read the probably cursive handwriting.
That's funny. I like that. Probably cursive handwriting. What else are we looking at?
According to a new survey, over half of Americans, 52%, will have at least one recipe on the Thanksgiving table that is older than 25 years. I would like people to share those recipes if they have those. I would like them. Can you email them to us or post them on our Facebook page?
I'm not trying to be a downer here, but how different can these recipes be?
I wonder. That's why I say, if you have a recipe that's like for Thanksgiving, that's like out of this world and old traditional for your family, I want to see it.
Okay, so they can leave that in comments, right? Or
something. Get it to me. I want to see it.
Okay. Is that all for that?
Yeah.
It's time for Thanksgiving fun facts. Are you ready?
Yes.
Girls
If ever you were going to play a gobble gobble, you should have done it with this one because it's all Thanksgiving fun facts. But go ahead. These are Kurt's. Kurt found these.
Yes. Some things that you may not know. Thanksgiving was originally celebrated in mid-October. It wasn't in November at all. It was President Lincoln who set the November date in order to coincide with the Pilgrims landing on Plymouth Rock.
Female turkeys don't gobble. Only male turkeys make that well-known gobble gobble sound that has come to be associated with the holiday. Females make other noises such as purring or cackling.
Are you familiar with the sound that turkeys make?
Go.
Must be some male turkeys. Historians have no record of turkey being eaten at the first Thanksgiving. This gets back to the lasagna thing. The first Thanksgiving day, the feast happened in 1621. And although turkey was plentiful in the region and actually was a good source of food, it's likely that ducks, geese, and swans were served to the English settlers and Native Americans, and possibly lasagna.
Have you possibly? Have you ever eaten a swan or a goose?
No, but I imagine if you did it, they're going to say it tastes like chicken. So
yeah, I guess you're right.
Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird instead of the bald eagle. Benjamin Franklin wrote, "For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen as the representative for our country. For the truth, the turkey is in comparison a much more respectable bird."
Wonder why? I want to know more about that.
Okay.
Why is a turkey more?
The more you know.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
You have to do some research on your own. I do not have that information right here.
Then they'd be protected and we wouldn't be able to kill them. And then we wouldn't have turkey on the Thanksgiving table.
I don't think it would work that way. They're not automatically going to be protected just because the bald eagle is protected. They probably would be, actually.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving is known as Drinksgiving. And as we reported on Monday, also Green Wednesday when people go buy pot for the cousins walk. Okay.
So this is Drinksgiving then today.
Yeah. Before Thanksgiving, which has become known as one of the booziest days of the year. It's even dubbed Black Wednesday in some places. Bars aren't the only businesses that experience a boom on the eve of Thanksgiving. Uber has even offered free rides on tonight over the past years. I don't know if they are tonight, but maybe.
You've probably heard this before. I know that I have. Black Friday is the busiest day of the year for plumbers.
Oh, I had heard that. That's right.
Just because, and the reasons are
people ate so much food, they're taking bigger dumps.
There you go, Jen. Apparently, Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Water Cleaning Company actually calls it Brown Friday instead of Black Friday. See, because it's brown. Because
gosh,
Snoopy has made the most appearances of any balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
How many appearances?
He has been 39 appearances since 1968, I believe. And then he was replaced by Charlie Brown in 2016. And then Snoopy came back as an astronaut in 2019. So
bringing his balloon total to 8. So there's been 8 different balloon versions of Snoopy. Oh,
okay.
Way to go, Snoopy. Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving Day song? No way.
It says, before becoming a Christmas anthem, Jingle Bells was an 1857 song titled One Horse Open Sleigh. Its composer intended it to be a Thanksgiving Day song, but it became so popular around December 25th that in 1859, the title was changed to Jingle Bells.
Ooh,
and the rest
is
history.
Butterball has had a turkey talk line for nearly 40 years. So if you have the whole thing is if you have a question about your turkey, they have people on standby.
Yeah.
To help
40 years now.
That's crazy. I like it.
Each year, Butterball answer more than 100,000 questions for thousands of households. All right. Tryptophan in turkey doesn't actually make you tired. Apparently, that's not what it's to blame. It says basically it's because you overate. After you've had a big meal, your body goes into basically shutdown mode and sleep gets promoted. They call the phenomenon postprandial fatigue.
What?
I always thought it was the tryptophan, right?
Why have people been lying to us all this time?
Because I don't know. We take the bait.
President George H.W. Bush was the first to pardon a turkey.
Mm-hmm.
In 1889, the 41st president pardoned the first turkey.
That'd be 1989.
I mean, that's what I meant.
I know. I thought it had been going on for longer than that, but apparently Bush was the first to pardon a turkey, which basically means guaranteeing that that bird would not become turkey dinner for anybody.
At least that year, right? Or is that in for their whole life?
I don't know about their whole life. Maybe it's just a 1 year. Finally, an adult wild turkey has approximately 5,000 to 6,000 feathers.
That's a lot of feathers to depulk for all the turkeys that are being eaten.
Right.
I wonder if they do anything with the feathers. Like, do they put them in pillowcase or in pillows and stuff? No, the answer is no. No, they do not.
And actually, I'm sorry, I was actually thinking about that.
No,
Because you said that. I thought
okay.
maybe that was all right.
This is a popular movie day. The weekend is very popular for watching movies.
And these are movies that are opening tonight. There's other limited release movies opening on, I think, Friday or Saturday night. But these for tonight, you've got Eternity with Miles Teller, Elizabeth Olsen, Zootopia 2 with the voices of Jennifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman. And this is limited release. I put this in here because this is the Beatles anthology re-release. Of course, it has the Beatles in it, and I thought for sure you'd say, "Are you going to go see that?" I am not, because it's only an hour and 7 minutes long. I don't know. Somehow, driving to a movie theater to watch a movie that's an hour and 7 minutes long does not seem like a worthwhile time spent.
Well, if it's a re-release, it seems to me you can get it on other channels pretty easily.
How about sports?
Saturday, the Huskies face Oregon Ducks. That's a big game at Husky Stadium at 12:30. Also on Saturday, Seattle Kraken. Are you going to that game? Host.
Yes, we'll be at that one. They play the Edmonton Oilers at Climate Pledge at 1.
And the
Seahawks play the Vikings at Lumen Field at 1:05 on Sunday. And this is something new. Brand new team, the Seattle Torrent from the Professional Women's Hockey League, have their inaugural home opener. They're playing the Minnesota Frost, at Climate Pledge on Friday at 1 o'clock. If you want to go see some ladies hockey, I'm debating. I think we should go.
Awesome.
Professional Women's Hockey League.
This is their first game.
It's the first season for this PWHL. I think there's 12 teams.
In everywhere, in all of the whatever, all of the states.
It's a new league. It's a brand new league. Yes.
Oh.
And this is their inaugural. Go ladies.
I think so. I love that. Girl power.
All right.
Okay, what's happening around the Pacific Northwest? This is the day / weekend when many of the festive events open up, like the Seattle Christmas Market at the Seattle Center, along with Winterfest and P&B's Nutcracker. There's Garden Delight, Snowflake Lane, and Bellevue Downtown Ice Rink, all in Bellevue. Tacoma Tree Lighting on Saturday, And then there's lots of runs and walks tomorrow at multiple locations. Like, I'm just going to name a few of them. The Auburn Turkey Trot at Sunset Park, Gig Harbor Turkey Trot along the water, Issaquah Turkey Trot in downtown Issaquah. There's tons of them. So there's probably something, my point is there's probably something happening in your neighborhood. If you want to get a little exercise before you start getting the turkey dinner ready, look up something in your neighborhood online.
Right. Websites, check social media for specifics on these events here. But the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign officially begins. And I have to say, I give it up to those people ringing the bell for hours on end, even though we all try to sneak past them. I usually donate the first one I see, bing, throwing $5 or whatever. And then after that, you feel kind of guilty saying, I already donated. And they're like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you give it again.
Of course, don't forget about all the awesome Black Friday sales that are going to be happening. Look, I was listening to a newscaster and an expert came on and said, look for flash deals both in stores and online. And if you see a product that's at a great price, buy it right then, because the price probably isn't going to get better.
Yeah, and you can return it if you change your mind.
Yeah.
All right, as I mentioned, this weekend for me and Dana, we're going to be spending time with the dogs, and we got the Kraken game on Saturday, but it's going to be kind of a low-key weekend. We are actually, how could I forget? We are tonight going to Salty's. They're having a big crab deal.
Okay, Mr. Bougie Bouge.
We save up all our dollars so we can go to Salty's one time.
Oh my God. What is it, like all you can eat?
I'm guessing. I don't know. Dana said, hey, we're going to Salty's on Wednesday. It's a crab thing. Okay.
You are so lucky, Kurt Cruz. That's awesome. Enjoy the one. Are you going to the Salties on Alki?
Yes, we are.
Oh,
You're welcome to join if you want.
they used to have, I mean, they probably still do. I just haven't been in a long time. The best brunch. Like it was like buffet brunch, like such good food, so yummy, so
Yeah.
many options, a seafood table of all you can eat, a big chocolate fountain. All right, we'll
And one
enjoy.
of
I can't wait to hear how that is.
one of the best views of the city, hands down, too, from there.
For sure.
What
Okay,
about you?
tomorrow I'm spending the day with the Alls, our friend Carrie and Randy and their kids. We are, you'll be proud of us. We are getting the Sean O'Donnell's Thanksgiving dinner, thanks to your recommendation.
That year, you know what? And we have done that the last, I don't know why we are not this year. The nice thing about it is, I believe, this started when during the pandemic, and Sean O'Donnell started saying, you know what, we can't have you have, Thanksgiving here, so take it to go. It's a fantastic meal. It's like $120 or something like that. Feeds 6 people easily with leftovers. And you can also, if you want to, you can also buy one of those that they will donate to another family. So if you wanted to go that route as well, it's good all around. So you will enjoy that very much.
I will. Our family Thanksgiving dinner is on Saturday, just because our kids are doing other things. And then the rest of the weekend is I'm going to get my Christmas tree. I'm going to decorate for Christmas here in Cedro, and I'm going to do some Christmas shopping. Excited.
That's right. That's right. Should I mention that I've heard people say that if you are dissatisfied with some things that are going on these days, somebody was encouraging people to not spend money on Black Friday, and the only way you can actually make your voice heard is by using your wallet. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay, well, also there's Small Business Saturday, I believe, so you could just save your money for Small Business Saturday,
which is another great. That'd be a better way to go about it, I think.
Our question of the day to end our program is, and we'll post this on our Facebook page, Kurt and Jen in the Morning. I'll also post it on Jen Pirak, my personal page. And if you're not friends with us or following us, please do. The question is, what food could you eat every day and not get sick of?
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about food today, obviously for Thanksgiving, which begs the question: hey, if you could eat something every day, all the time, it doesn't have to be every day, but
that is what the question is. What food could you eat every day and not get sick of? Every day.
Okay, all right, every day and not get sick of ever. We will have your answers on Monday, because we will not have a show on Friday due to the it's a holiday and stuff like that. So we hope to you'll be tuning in then, and in the meantime, have a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend, a long weekend.
Make great family memories and friend memories, whatever memories you're doing, just make it a good one. So make good choices, find joy, spread kindness, and
laugh. It's good for the soul. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. We're thankful for you guys. We appreciate you listening.